mania.
Yes.
Obsessive love. Gemini Aries. I'm here to say, how is Scorpio not in this one?
Because they were exposing you for who you truly are, which is a romantic lover.
No one must know that I love love.
Right. Hey y'all, welcome to our channel. I'm Ryan.
And Sarah.
And we are charmed and dangerous.
Because you know we're charming.
And we be dangerous.
And we be charmed.
And we be dangerous. And we be charmed. And we be dangerous.
And we back, baby.
And we back.
We back.
And we healthy. And we will. It's good to be here.
So happy to have my partner in crime back.
Yes.
We are going to get into the second part of the signs as types of love. So we had a whole video in regards to this list, and this is the second part of that video.
Yes.
So if you haven't watched that video, check out that video. If you don't hear your sign in this video, it's probably in the other video. But let's just get into it.
Agape. Unconditional love. And remember, guys, if we're mispronouncing this,
it's Greek, we found out.
Right.
The types of loves that they have is Greek.
Yeah,
words.
It's a Greek word.
It's funny that you said, because in my head, I read that as agape.
Agape! Oh.
But you could be right.
I know. We really don't know.
We really don't know. Could we have Googled it?
Yes.
Is this what we're here for? No. We're here
No.
to talk about astrology. I'm not
Exactly.
teaching you Greek.
Right.
If you are Greek, let me know.
Right, please.
How should I pronounce this?
Give me the phonetics.
Give me the tools.
Yes.
To be better.
Okay, but
Unconditional
love. And who gives that? Cancer and Pisces.
Yes.
So
Truly.
much, yes.
They give so much unconditional love that people be taking advantage of them.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
These two signs get taken advantage of, and water signs in general are known to be very much connected to people. And like when it's love, like it's deep, it runs deep with water signs, as we know, because like we're very emotional.
Right.
But Scorpio doesn't trust people easily. Cancer and Pisces trust people very easily.
Yes.
And they have that water energy of like, I want to connect with you on a deep emotional level. So I feel like it's really hard for them to let people go when they've already connected in a very emotional way.
No, that
you know what I mean?
is so true. Honestly, I feel like both of these signs will really want to like smother you with their love because they want to be all encompassing with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like there really isn't anything you could do that will make them stop loving you.
Yeah.
You know, even, and it's so terrible. Like you said, like they will get walked over, they will get their hearts broken, they will get cheated on, but this person will still be loving on you, you know? Even if they're not together, like these signs will be like, oh, I remember my love from this time. You know what I mean?
And you're a friend of theirs and you're like, the one who made you look dumb as fuck? Yes.
Right.
Like what? But also, this is also what I love about them.
Yes.
Because they truly go out of their way to make the people they love feel special. And I just feel like their love runs so deep. And it kind of gets them in trouble because they have this people perceive them as the types that are gonna stick around no matter what.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love you guys, but I feel like when you're in love, you have that rose colored glasses on, both of you. Can't see them? Can't see them? Can't see them? No. Scorpio and Pisces are cuter together. It's fine. So yeah, I feel like because people perceive them as the types that are gonna stick around no matter what, their partners get away with a lot of shit.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because Cancer and Pisces, I would almost always argue that they're not gonna be the ones that are doing the breaking up.
Oh, for sure.
Because it's very uncomfortable for them to let go of people.
Yes, I so agree. And honestly, like this energy with them can be very enabling in a relationship as well, whether that be good or bad, you know? And like in the terms that we're just talking right now, it can be very bad, you know? Like they're too understanding and they will put those rose-colored glasses on and ignore what's going on around them just to keep the peace, just to keep the love.
Well, like exactly. Like they don't see the situation for the reality of it.
Right.
Pisces is very much in their daydream, and Cancer wants a stable relationship and a family, all those like fourth house themes so badly that both of them are holding on, one to the fantasy, the other to the stability of a long-term relationship.
Yep.
Because they want it so bad. And you know, as we're talking about this, I felt a little sad because I'm like, oh my god, like we're going in on like how bad it is to have unconditional love, and like it's not. But honestly, as I've gotten older, my perception of unconditional love has changed a lot. I genuinely don't think we should be giving unconditional love to anyone other than like, I would say, a parent to their child.
Yeah.
Like that's the only relationship where I feel like there should be unconditional love.
Yeah.
Other types of love, there should be conditions, there should be boundaries. Like if shit isn't what I thought it was gonna be, I should have the option to leave the situation. You know what I mean?
100%.
And like unconditional love kind of has that idea of no matter what I do, you have to stick around because this is unconditional love. And I feel like that allows for your partner, your friend, whatever, to get away with murder because they have this understanding that like no matter what we do, our love is unconditional, which means you can't walk away from me. And I don't like that. And when I think of Cancer and Pisces, I do think of them, and I kind of think of Taurus too, like very much like sticking around when the relationship has run its course.
Yeah.
But because they made this promise of unconditional love, they're making it work even though it's obviously hurting you.
Right. And that's what kills me because all of these signs can be such givers. You know what I mean? Obviously, unconditional love. They just want to give and pour into you. So they have to be very picky with who they actually decide to go with because someone will take advantage of it. And the right person will remind them, hey, no, like have these boundaries, remind you to like be stronger and say no sometimes and like also help, you know, read your energy of like, okay, well, I can actually tell that maybe you're a little uncomfortable.
Yeah,
you know?
like, are you sure you want this? Are you sure you want to do this? Like, they need to have people in their life that are checking in on them constantly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're also, Cancer and Pisces are very sensitive.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people take advantage of Pisces in that way. And with Cancer, as soon as someone knows Cancer likes them, because Cancer also can be a little bit standoffish because they know how hard they fall, but once they take that step and they fall, they're just as down bad as Pisces.
Oh yeah.
But it just takes them a little bit longer.
Yes. They have a little bit of that heart shell.
Yeah,
so,
and then it's mush.
Oh, mushy gushy.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's how it goes for Cancer and Pisces.
Yes. And honestly, there is something so beautiful about that soft, nurturing, kind energy, right? Like for the people they love, they would give their last meal, the clothes off their back. They would do anything for them.
Yeah.
And there is a sense of security in that,
you
know? So like I get why some people gravitate to these partners, right? Because it's like, oh, I know that this love will always be here and we're always gonna fight to like work it out. But again, sometimes that works against these signs in love.
Agreed. Okay, next we have Ludus. Literally, Ludus. Which is playful love. And for this we have Sagittarius and Aquarius, and I kind of love that. I'm surprised Gemini also isn't here because I would think Gemini is a playful type of love too.
Yes.
But I definitely do think of Sagittarius and Aquarius as playful lovers because they both give me that like teasing energy of like we have to have fun together first and foremost.
Yes.
Like again, like everyone needs a different type of connection when they meet someone that they can see themselves with. Like some people like it when you can stare at each other and eye fuck. Like, some people like it when it's mysterious. Some people like, you know what I mean? But like when I think of Sagittarius and Aquarius, I do think of like very playful nature of like, are we having fun here? Is this fun?
Yes.
And if we're having fun, then we can get deep.
Yes.
You know? They lead with the fun.
Yes. There has to be a certain level of lightness in both of these signs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the relationship.
Otherwise, you
and
don't feel comfortable.
Exactly. And don't get me wrong, they can go deep, and they like to go deep sometimes, but they have to be in a safe space.
Yeah.
You know, they're not just gonna always do it, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, like, because I feel like both Aquarius and Sagittarius are really good at bouncing back from deep to fun, deep to fun, deep to fun. And they feel like, well, the fun part is the easy part. Let's see if we have that first.
Yes.
Because, like, why would I want to get deep with you if I see that you have a stick up your ass?
100%.
Like, you know? The fun part is the easy part. Like, can we have fun together? Like, if we can have fun together, then okay, let's see where this thing can go.
Yes.
You know?
100%. And honestly, when I first read this, I was like, Aquarius, like playful love? And then I thought about it and I was like, yes, very playful. And when I thought about it in a literal sense too, like, you have to be friends first. Like, they always are going out on, like, group dates and, like, double dates. Yeah. And that's very playful, fun energy. You know what I mean? Because you're always bouncing off of other people, cracking jokes. And again, both of these signs need to be friends with their partners. Yeah. And who do you laugh the most with is with your friends. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No,
so, like,
seriously.
to me, like, even in the literal sense, like, I so see playful love for the both of them.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree. And even with Aquarius, I just feel like Aquarius hates being, I mean, honestly, both of them hate being judged. These signs are very, very aggressive with their beliefs. You know what I mean? So I just feel like they need to be comfortable with you as a friend before they can share these beliefs with you. Yes. You have certain signs that can get serious from the jump when it comes to a romantic relationship. For these two, it's uncomfortable. Like, what you mean? Like, we're sitting here on a little romantic date and we're just, like, I'm not giving you too much and you're not giving me too much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't do it like that. Like a Capricorn or a Scorpio or, you know what I mean? Totally. Like, they're not playing these games. They just want to see if we can have fucking fun together or not.
Right. Right. And honestly, I feel like I see both of their energies kind of becoming leaders in this because it's like they get to play. Yeah. And both of them know how to play in a very fun way. Yeah. You know what I mean? Aquarius doesn't give a fuck about the rules. No. Sagittarius is very adventurous, spontaneous, limitless. Exactly. Yeah. So, like, both of them... You wanna play? Right. Both of them at their highest vibration, it's like, we can go forever, baby. Yeah. It's in different ways, but they can both be little Energizer bunnies.
And it makes sense because, like, if you ever try to date these signs and you're trying to take away their playful nature or trying to put a damper on how much fun they're having, that is the tell-all sign that this relationship is not gonna work because this is literally what this is them at their natural headspace. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they're having fun, they're the life of the party, all their friends are around. Like, where do you fit in there? Yes. You know? Yes. So if you're not about that, if you like someone who takes a back seat and is a little bit more reserved, like, they're not gonna be the type of lover for you. They are playful lovers. I'm crying at the name of the next one.
Mania!
We know what that means. Right. I had no idea that was a Greek word.
I didn't know it was a Greek
like
word
a mania.
Yeah.
You know, mania. Yes. Obsessive love. Gemini Aries. I'm here to say, how is Scorpio not in this one?
Because they were exposing you for who you truly are, which is a romantic lover.
No one must know that I love love.
Right. I feel like any other list you would be on obsessive love.
They really
you know what
us.
I mean? They really read y'all in that list, so I like it. And I see it for Gemini and Aries because I feel like both of them like to move fast. Yes. And like the beginning of the relationships with them are always so hot and heavy and like and it's also too because they're giving their best. Like they're leading with their best foot forward, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel like if you're really enjoying your Gemini and your Aries, like you're constantly like talking and learning and like going on adventures and having really fun moments. So like life feels like intoxicating when you're with them. No. You know what I mean?
For sure. I mean, Gemini and Aries, their personality types are the type to get hyper fixated on something, and like that is their personality trait for the next 3.5 months. Yes. And so don't confuse obsessive love with like long term. Like they be getting and obsessed with you and dropping you, obsessed with you and dropping you.
Yes.
But when they really do love you, they will stay obsessed with you. But like, I feel like people get confused with the personality type of Gemini and Aries because they're so hot and heavy at the beginning. I think these two signs, I love you, but you can be prone to love bombing people.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that you're doing it to like be fake or just to play people. Some people are. But what I'm saying is, like, you truly do get obsessed with things very quickly.
Yeah.
And you can't help how much you feel towards that person or hobby or whatever. And just as fast as you got obsessed, now you're not feeling it no more. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's where the problem lies. But I will say, people don't give enough credit to Gemini and Aries for the types of passionate lovers that they are when they really do fuck with you. So it does become obsessive.
Yeah.
For Gemini, it's that mercurial energy of like them wanting to know everything about you. What's your favorite hobby? Mine too. I'll learn everything about this hobby. And Aries just wants to experience life with you. They want all the firsts with you.
Yeah.
And I love that about Aries personality. Like when they fall for someone, they truly become as obsessed as a Scorpio does. Like, that's that Martian energy coming into play of like, I'm gonna fight for you, I'm gonna fight with you, like you're my everything.
Yes.
Very overly protective. Gemini won't stop talking about you. They'll include the word boyfriend and girlfriend in sentences that really shouldn't have.
They're just so proud. And it's so funny because in some ways it is like kind of like a rare occasion. I feel like both of these signs are very okay with being alone or just living that single life and having multiple flings, you know what I mean? But if you can keep them entertained, they will be obsessed with you. You know what I mean? If you can keep up with them, they're going to love that energy because not many people can do it. So if you, can hold their attention, keep things exciting and fun for them, learning and experiencing new things, like they're gonna be so obsessed with you. And they do have that energy to be loyal partners. But again, they have to be obsessed with you to do that. You have
something about you. You just have to have the it factor. There's two people standing in front of me. One of you
only one of you
can make it to the next step. Because let me tell you, like, they got options.
They do.
And they have the energy to have multiple options, you know? We don't talk about this enough. Certain Zodiac signs, even if they want to be dating multiple people at once when they're in the dating game, they just don't have it in them to sustain and cultivate different relationships at once. Gemini, Aries, they got the energy.
For sure.
You know, so something about you has to like hit different for them to be obsessed with you.
Yeah.
Because they truly also have the personality type that can feed the energy of the room and feed the energy of anyone around. Like they can make it a good time for anybody. So you have to bring something to the table for them to feel like, oh, you hit different.
Right.
You know, like, I mean, it's not just me having a good time because I always have a good time. Like you bring something to the source,
to the table.
You have a little spice too.
100%. I mean, you have to be noticed.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
I'm gonna be noticed.
Right.
And for Aries, if they see you as competition, they're like even more turned on.
Y'all are so silly like that. You know. Sometimes it can be a little toxic, but sometimes it's really hot.
I think it's fun until it's toxic.
Exactly.
My Aries Venus boyfriend.
It's fun till it's not.
Yeah, it's fun till it's like, no, I win.
Yeah.
You know, but then it's like, I'm being toxic.
Right. And then, like, Aries, how far are you willing to go to win? You know what I mean? Sometimes they take it too far.
Yeah.
You know? And then the feelings get hurt.
Yeah, for sure.
Your feelings get hurt.
Yeah.
The other person.
Gosh.
Not Aries.
Aries. I love it. I love it. Aries placement and a Gemini placement.
Same.
The energy's just there. You
so
know?
Fun.
They're always going to give everything they got.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
It's always going to be a good time.
You
know?
And they're always going to tell you how they feel.
Oh, yeah.
Always. They're not holding back. And I love that too.
Yes. Can I actually say these are... Obviously, Gemini is one of the chattiest, but I feel like Aries is such a chatty mofo as well.
When people are like, well, Aries is like so... I'm like, they don't like you.
Literally.
That's why they're not talking a lot.
Right. They They don't trust your energy.
They don't trust your energy.
Fuck with you.
The Martian energy said no.
Right. Because they are some of the chattiest motherfuckers.
Yeah, they love chatting. They love expressing themselves. They do it aggressively too, and I'm here for it.
Same.
Alright, you guys, thank you for kicking it with your girls, with your bestie while we chat about this fun list. Don't forget to leave us a comment. Did you agree with your sign, the sign of the person you're dating? Let us know in the comments if you made it this far. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video.
Do that.
We love you guys so much. We're going to link our socials, and we'll see you for the podcast.
Bye.